Welcome back to another Honkai Impact 3 video. It's your homie Cody GT, and today, my boys, what we're gonna do in today's video is we're gonna go over an announcement, an update that has dropped today. So if you enjoy the video and you enjoy the content, go ahead and drop a like. It's greatly appreciated. And if you enjoy what you see today, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. But today, my boys, like I mentioned, we're gonna go over a new focus supply that is coming to the global side of Honkai Impact 3. So this is actually very fantastic, and I'm excited about this. Now, like I do in all these focus supply videos that are coming, I like to go over who the applicable characters are, the weapons, the stigmas, and also whether you should spend your crystals or not. So let's go over it. I'm going to try and make this one short because I know these videos can get a tad bit lengthy. So I'm going to try and keep this one short, and I'm going to try something different as well in this video. So we have the Raikiri coming, and we have the Project BUNNY-19C. Those are going to be the two up drop rate weapons that are going to be coming, as well as the Einstein Band set, I believe it's called, for the stigmata. So yeah, Einstein Band set for the stigmatas. And we also have, as other 4-star weapons, the Hyper Railgun, the Mag Storm, which if you've seen my summoning video for that, you know I tried to get that one, and the Tier-Wrist, which is an awesome weapon as well. Also for the stigmatas, we have the Nohim, the Shakespeare, and the Schrodinger. My boys, if you have not gotten a chance to get that top Schrodinger stigma, that is one to go for. Right there alone makes this focus supply worth going for, just right off the bat, just to get that one. So anyways, my boys, the Raikiri and the Project BUNNY-19C. Now the Raikiri is going to be the up drop rate first. That's going to be from June 15th, which is tomorrow, through the 18th. Then we have the Project BUNNY-19C from the 18th through the 22nd, with the Einstein Band stigmata set being throughout the entire event as usual. And then here you can see the other 4-star weapons, the Hyper Railgun, like I mentioned, the Energy Leaper. This is the third time this one's been back, so you can go ahead and go for that. And the Nidhogg's Claw, which I did a video on that weapon, so I have that currently. And then, like I mentioned, the Tier-Wrist and the Mag Storm. And then these are the other 4-star stigmata sets. You have the Butterfly of Yuki, the Nohim, the Shakespeare, the Schrodinger, and the Callan Pledge as well. So those are a few of the weapons and up drop rates that are going to be coming to the global side. So for the applicable characters, this is going to be a little bit different. As far as the Raikiri, first of all, the Raikiri is a top tier weapon, my boys. A fantastic weapon for any May character. So it is one to be able to go for. It is definitely a great one. Now for the applicable characters, they have it for, I did not mean to press that. They have it for Shadow Dash here, as I will go ahead and just show you really quickly. So you can see right here, they have it for Shadow Dash, and then we'll go over it. So for Blade Ward, generates an ethereal blade shield for all allies, including illusions, increasing their defense by 50% and dealing 90 lightning damage every 0.25 seconds for 4 seconds to enemies hit by the blade. So you can see right there why this weapon is so top tier. By generating that blade shield for all allies, that means your defense is going to be buffed by 50%, and it does lightning damage of 90 every 0.25 seconds for 4 seconds in total. So right there, that is just a phenomenal type of skill to have as far as a weapon skill. And you can see why it's applicable to Shadow Dash, because she does create those illusions, or clones that I like to call them, and they will get the shield as well. So if you do the evasion and then you do your ultimate and then you go ahead and apply this weapon skill, you have 2 clones on the field that have a shield as well. And then let's say you have an ally or friend with you, you know, you could see how this becomes a very, very valuable weapon here. And you can see why it's applicable to Shadow Dash. Now, Insulated Bird, 25% chance of decreasing damage taken by 180 when character receives direct damage or negative effects such as ignited or bleeding. I can't talk today, my boys. I'm having a hard time talking today. So as you can see, that also is a great debuff. 25% chance of decreasing damage taken by 180 when you receive direct damage or even a negative effect like bleeding or ignited. So right there, just having that debuff is so valuable as well. So you can see how your character, your Valkyrie, whoever you apply it to, and your allies can be very tanky with the weapon skill and this skill as well. But with that being said, so you can attach this to Shadow Dash, it will work phenomenally, or with that elemental lightning damage, it can also go very well with the Valkyrie Lightning Empress because of her already aptitude for lightning damage. You could also equip it to her, and it works out phenomenal for her as well. So whoever you want to go ahead and put it on, you can switch between the two, but it will work phenomenally for both of them. So that is the thing to keep in mind. And the Raikiri, like I mentioned, top tier weapon, you can see why between the weapon skills and the skills available. So with that being said, give me 1 second, my boys. I want to try something different and see if you like it. So give me 1 second. My boys, we are back. So what I wanted to go ahead and try and do is something different. So this is the website, I believe it's Honkai Third Art Lobby. I will go ahead and leave a link in the description below for their website. Fantastic website to go ahead and get more information about weapons, stigmatas, I mean the whole 9 yards. If you want to get more information about it, go ahead and check this website out. Fantastic website. But basically what I wanted to go ahead and show is, that's not the weapon, here we go, the Project BUNNY-19C. This is the weapon. Now I couldn't find the applicable character for this weapon and get information about it, so I decided to try this out. So let me know in the comments below if you like this type of way of doing it, as far as bringing the weapon and the skills and everything to you. But basically here you can see the attack at 287, crit at 19, and then you can see the weapon skill, particle beam, or not weapon skill, I do apologize. This is just the skill alone for the weapon. It just fires and charges lasers in a straight line. Firing for a longer period will cause the cannon to overheat, per usual for most of the cannons. And then the closer to the enemy, the higher the damage. Now, when performing normal attack, increases 60% all damage, which is pretty phenomenal. And then the passive skill, or you could say the weapon skill, on kill, has 60% chance to increase all damage by 75% for 3 seconds. So that's a pretty nice buff in attack. But that's basically all this weapon is. It's just an attack increase buffing type of weapon. So not really anything else with it. So it's not very versatile on what it brings to the table. And as far as the applicable characters, I assume you could put it on just about any Bronya and it will work pretty well. I guess you would have to play with it, maybe try it on a couple of different Bronyas to see which one it works best with. Maybe Valkyrie Chariot, having your ultimate with the black hole, having them all together, and then being able to use this weapon's just regular attacking may work as well. But I guess you would have to play with this, see which applicable character that's for. So I wanted to go ahead and try this version, my boy, see if you like this. Being able to bring you the weapon here, you can see the attack and the critical rate on it as well. But not too much associated with the Project BUNNY-19C. It seems pretty straightforward and seems pretty basic, not too versatile. So I wouldn't put it on the tier of Fifth Sacred Relic or even the tier risk. I believe those weapons, or cannons I should say, are much more valuable to what they bring to the table, especially for the characters that they're designed for. With this one, just pretty straightforward attacking weapon and increasing attack. So that is that. So let's head on back over to the game. Alright, my boys, so now we're over here back at the game, and so now so those covers the two weapons that are for the up drop rate. And then for the Einstein Band stigmata set, it looks pretty good. Basically all three of the stigmas, the top, the bottom, and then the mid, all have below 33% if I'm not mistaken, and then they each give you some type of buff when your HP is below 33%. And then the full set seems pretty cool. One seems to buff your defense with the 2 set, I believe, and then the 3 set seems to buff your attack when certain requirements are met. If you are on the Japanese version or the SCA version, you can go ahead and comment below and let me know more about the stigmata set. But that seems to be the case. So it seems pretty situational, and you have to get a requirement met to be able to receive their buffs or debuffs. So it looks like it's very situational. It doesn't seem like a bad stigma or stigmata set. It just seems like you have requirements that you have to meet in order to get those buffs, and that, you know, I don't know if that's always the best thing to have. It's better to have like outright buffs, not needing to meet a requirement, when it comes to your stigmatas or your stigmas. So that is something to take into account, but by no means, it doesn't seem like a bad set, but it doesn't seem like a top tier set that you would want to have. But again, my Japanese and SEA players, they can go ahead and comment below and better inform me on the Einstein Band stigmata set. But there you go, my boys. That is all the information I have for you when it comes to these weapons, and when it comes to this focus supply. Now, should you spend your crystals, I'd say you could throw a few, to be honest with you. You could throw maybe a few at this focus supply. I have some great weapons on here, such like I mentioned, the Raikiri, the tier wrist is also a very nice weapon. The hyper railgun can be very useful, and if you have Night Moonbeam, that energy leaper can be effective as well. And then the stigmata sets, the Schrodinger, like I mentioned, top tier. You definitely can go for that. You can throw a few crystals just to try and get that top piece of Schrodinger. And then the Callan Pledge seems very nice, and the Nohim seems decent as well. Nohim very situational though, so you definitely want to go for that Schrodinger top. So yeah, my boys, this would be worth a few crystals. Now to go, you know, completely deep all out, no, by no means, you don't go all out on this one. The Raikiri is top tier. If it was another top tier weapon associated with it, then yeah, I would say go all the way out on this one. But anyways, my boys, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed the different type of content. I hope you found it slightly informative. Let me know if you enjoyed that different viewing of a weapon, and I can't find the applicable characters and the stats for you. I like to go overhead there, check them out. Like I mentioned, I'll leave a link in the description below. But other than that, my boys, I hope you found it slightly informative. I hope you found it slightly entertaining. I'm gonna get out of here. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out.